Good afternoon. 2 years ago, I just started this company, and I was allowed to pitch it on Ecosummit in Berlin. Shortly after that, we got our first seed funding, and with that seed funding, we built our first showcase to prove the value of the software platform that we're building to enable home appliance subscriptions. And I want to share with you some of the learnings that we had last year, where we are right now, and what we need in terms of funding and scaling this business. But first, a lot of people are talking about the trend that is happening from ownership towards access. You have Airbnb, you have private car lease developments. They're all growing fast. We don't want to own stuff anymore. We want to pay for performance. But why would you want to pay for the performance, pay for a subscription to a home appliance? It's not yet cheaper to pay per use than to own this home appliance. It's also not very clear what the better customer experience is right now, because we never experienced to use a bundles appliance with a Wash app. So we did manage to get our first customers in, and we're growing faster and faster every month. Our customers, it's not the average Dutch guy. It's people who don't have the budgets to buy a quality appliance, but do want to have it, 25%. It's people who like the service and the flexibility. People who move in from America to had Voltea in here, but will be moving back to the States later on. But the biggest part is the people who just want to walk the talk. They don't want to own stuff anymore, and they want to contribute to a circular economy. We reach those customers more effectively every month. It's testing. What kind of channels, what kind of messages can we deliver? But the best thing we learned is that our ambassadors, so the people who have experienced the subscription for their laundry appliance, they're the best point of sales. They can explain it. And that's why we also think that the cost of sales will go down and we can scale. We learned a lot more in the last 2 years to assess what the risks and the potential of this business is. The difference between a normal leasing model or a rental model of home appliances is the technology that we use. We don't use different appliances. It's an off-the-shelf appliance, but we connect them to the internet using a smart energy meter. And the smart energy meter sends data to our cloud, to our platform, and the data through algorithms is enriched to events. Events that we can use to help the customer through the app to use the appliance better and have a better customer experience, to let them pay per use, so on the invoice, but more importantly, to also feed our suppliers to lower the cost in the supply chain. So more revenue is created, there's less depreciation of the assets, there's less costs, and there's a better customer experience. But the customer part of our added value is only one thing. The most of the value is at the manufacturer and in the supply chain. Miele can produce better machines through the insights of how people use those appliances. We're de-risking financing. We're optimizing energy assets, so the smart grid story, enhancing water treatment. All these kind of values can be found in the chain. So right now we want to scale this, and not just in laundry. That's one of the things that we want to do, just make the showcase bigger, but also in other categories and in other markets. Think of e-bikes as a subscription, think of detergent subscriptions, all kind of leads that we have already in. We need the cash for a platform investment to pilot in other appliance categories and to pilot in other countries. The Netherlands is just the beginning. Bundles exists because we want to have a world without waste. We want to have performance instead of products. And we can do that because the Internet of Things is coming, and the circular economy is the only way forward. So if you want to join in, you can apply to help us with the funding, or you can become a bundles partner and make a service out of your product. Thank you.